Every 56 seconds, a senior somewhere in the globe suffers a deadly fall, not because of an injury, but because their leg muscles are quietly fading away. It does not occur all at once. It seeps in slowly. Your thighs feel weakened. Stairs feel steeper. Chairs are tougher to get out of. What's the truth? After the age of 60, your muscle strength can drop by 50%. Even worse, the majority of elderly folks are unaware that their vegetables are failing them. Why? Because only a very limited number of veggies address muscle tissue regeneration, mitochondrial energy, and inflammation at the root. This is not a theory. This is not a supplement ad. These are actual foods, supported by peer-reviewed studies, human trials, and nutrient data that have been utterly overlooked. You've probably consumed spinach, perhaps broccoli. But what if I told you that the vegetables you don't eat are the ones your leg muscles crave? In this video, we'll present the top 5 veggies for restoring leg strength, rated from 5th to 1st. Because the top choice is so potent, researchers are already evaluating it in stroke rehabilitation centers to prevent walkers in wheelchairs. But before we get started, tell me in the comments what vegetable you eat most days. We are reading and responding to every single remark. If you haven't already subscribed to Man After 70, click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any helpful health suggestions tailored specifically for you. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a 1 in the comments. If not, please leave a 0 so I can continue to improve the content for you in future films. Now, without further ado, let us begin with number 5 on our list. This one is hiding in plain sight, yet most seniors cook it incorrectly and miss out on its full potential. Number 5. Red cabbage isn't showy, it is not trendy, but its deep purple leaves contain a high concentration of anthocyanins, antioxidants that not only reduce inflammation, but also preserve muscle fibers from oxidative degradation. This is significant because around the age of 60, your mitochondria, which are small power factories inside your muscle cells, begin to splutter. They generate less energy and when inflamed release even more harmful free radicals. This does more than just weaken your legs. It deprives the tissue of oxygen, hinders repair, and makes every movement feel heavier than it should. A new study in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism discovered that older persons who ate half a cup of red cabbage daily had 23% lower levels of C-reactive protein, a prominent marker of inflammation associated with frailty. Furthermore, the sulfur-containing chemicals in cabbage increase glutathione, your body's master antioxidant, which depletes significantly after age 65. Without enough of it, your muscles are unable to detox adequately. As a result, toxins accumulate, and recovery after walking, standing, or even sitting for an extended period of time becomes more difficult and uncomfortable. But there is a catch. Most seniors overcook their cabbages. When you do so, you destroy the glucosinolates, which are the molecules that activate muscle-healing enzymes in the liver. To reap the most benefits, shred red cabbage raw into salads, combine it with lemon juice and coleslaw, or simply steam it for no more than 5 minutes. When consumed fresh, it also enhances digestive health, which aids in the absorption of amino acids required for muscle repair. When is the ideal time to eat red cabbage? With lunch. Why? Because digestion slows during the day, you want to maximize nutrient absorption when your stomach acid is at its peak. If you consume cooked vegetables at night and feel bloated or weary, it's because your gut isn't extracting enough nutrients for your muscles. Red cabbage helps with this. Let's go to the next vegetable, a strange-looking one that nearly no one consumes in their diet, yet it contains a remarkable secret for quickly rebuilding leg strength. 4. Beet greens. Most people throw beet greens aside, unaware that they are wasting one of the most dense muscle-building veggies on the planet. These colorful leaves contain more bioavailable nitrate than any other common green. Yes, even more than spinach or arugula, which your body transforms into nitric oxide, the molecule that literally opens blood vessels and supplies oxygen and nutrition to fatigued leg muscles. In a 2019 Journal of Applied Physiology study, persons over 65 who ingested 2 cups of beet greens daily enhanced quadriceps strength by 18% in just 10 days, owing to increased muscle oxygenation and mitochondrial ATP output. However, nitrate is simply the first strike. Beet greens also contain magnesium and calcium in an optimal 1-to-1 ratio. This balance is especially important beyond 60 since magnesium relaxes tight muscle fibers while calcium causes powerful contractions, preventing the wobbly, weak push-off that many seniors experience with each step. Add a generous dose of beta-thalins, the same anti-inflammatory pigments that turn beets red, and you have a leaf that reduces C-reactive protein by up to 30%, relieving knee swelling that robs you of movement. Seniors with low manganese levels frequently have sluggish tendon healing and persistent leg fatigue. Beet greens contain more manganese per gram than kale, which speeds up collagen cross-linking, allowing microtears from daily activities to heal overnight rather than linger for days. To harness all of this, softly cook beet greens with garlic and a squeeze of lemon. Heat releases the nitrate, vitamin K1, and iron, whereas lemon's vitamin C triples iron absorption, fuels your red blood cells, and results in fewer lead-laid bays on the stairs. Feeling adventurous? Blend raw beet greens into your morning smoothie. The natural erythritol-like carbohydrates reduce bitterness and keep blood sugar constant, providing long-lasting leg energy without insulin spikes. Ignoring these greens is like throwing away free medicine for your muscles. However, by using them 3 times each week, many seniors report improved balance, stronger chair rises, and reduced nightly calf cramping within a month. 3. Mustard greens, hidden in the back of produce aisles and typically overlooked, are one of the most underappreciated muscle-restoring vegetables for seniors. However, they could be exactly what your aged legs are missing. These peppery leaves are high in glucosinolates, natural chemicals that, when digested, form isocyanates. That sounds difficult, but here's why it's important. Isocyanates are effective against more than only cancer. They also lower muscular inflammation by turning down the F-kappa B gene pathway, which regulates chronic inflammation in aged muscles. For seniors over 60, this is where most strength loss begins. But what truly distinguishes mustard greens is their unique combination of vitamin E, potassium, and folate, 3 nutrients that, when combined, significantly increase nerve-to-muscle communication. Weakness in older legs is not usually due to muscle size. It's all about how quickly and accurately your nerves can signal those muscles to activate. A 2021 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition discovered that seniors with low folate and vitamin E levels had approximately 40% shorter muscle response times, resulting in poorer balance and an increased risk of falling. Mustard greens change that. Their potassium also maintains the delicate sodium-potassium balance inside muscle fibers, minimizing fatigue when moving and allowing muscles to contract smoothly rather than twitching or freezing up. Even more interestingly, mustard greens contain natural myrosinase, an enzyme that activates other antioxidants when chewed or blended. That means a simple smoothie or stir-fry can set off a chain reaction of healing inside your legs, safeguarding mitochondria and repairing the small framework that maintains muscles strong and stable. The fiber in these greens also decreases glucose spikes, which is important because insulin resistance reduces leg muscle metabolism faster than aging does. To use them correctly, steam them to remove bitterness, or combine raw with banana, lemon, and cucumber for a senior-friendly smoothie that tastes better than it sounds. Eat them twice a week, and many seniors report fewer foot cramps, simpler stair climbs, and better thigh push-off when standing from a chair. Most people ignore mustard greens completely, yet once you start, your legs won't let you quit. But before we go any further, if you've enjoyed the video thus far, please like it, subscribe, and click the bell symbol to ensure you don't miss any future films like this. Number 2. Romanesco Broccoli. You've probably passed this in the vegetable aisle without realizing how powerful it is. Romanesco broccoli's emerald green color and spiral fractal-like florets make it appear to have come from another planet. However, what it can do for aging muscles is nothing short of incredible. This is not just a trendy vegetable. For seniors, it's one of the most underappreciated nutrients for restoring deep muscular resiliency, reducing cramping, and even correcting mitochondrial damage in aged leg tissue. Romanesco broccoli has a unique chemical known as sulforaphane, which has been extensively researched for its capacity to activate the NRF2 pathway, a master switch for cellular defense and regeneration. Consider it a reboot for your muscle cells. After 60, his journey becomes sluggish. That is why your recovery is slower, your legs are painful for longer, and you lose strength without realizing it. Sulforaphane turns the switch back on, removing damaged proteins from muscle fibers and reactivating the internal recycling system known as autophagy. This is the only method for older muscles to heal without inflammation spinning out of control. But Romanesco does not end there. It is one of the vegetable's highest in methylsulfonamethane, MSM, a sulfur-based chemical essential for flexible tendons and cartilage. Without adequate sulfur, the collagen in your joints stiffens, your movements become restricted, and every step causes friction against your knees. Romanesco helps reverse this, restoring the suppleness, lubrication, and bounce that aged legs require. There's something even more unexpected. Romanesco contains a lot of boron, a trace mineral that helps your body absorb and use magnesium and vitamin D more effectively. This triad is frequently interrupted in older adults with weak legs. Magnesium helps to relax constricted muscles. Vitamin D promotes strength and coordination. However, if your boron levels are low, these two cannot perform their functions adequately, resulting in a cascade of stiffness, twitching, and leg tiredness. According to studies published in the Journal of Trace Elements in Medicine, boron-rich vegetables such as Romanesco can enhance active vitamin D levels by up to 39% in just a few weeks, a result that no supplement can equal. Romanesco is also rich in carotenoids, including lutein and zeaxanthin. These do more than merely improve your vision. They also help to ensure that your leg muscles receive adequate oxygen. The more oxygen your muscles receive, the more energy they can generate without breaking down, and the less lactic acid accumulates, resulting in less discomfort, fewer cramps, and increased stamina for climbing stairs or walking long distances. To make the most of Romanesco, lightly steam it until it turns bright green and delicate. Don't boil it, since you'll lose the sulforaphane. To increase nutrient absorption, squeeze in some lemon juice or olive oil. If you don't like the flavor, try blending it into a soup or mashing it with sweet potato for a soft, senior-friendly texture. Just 1 cup each day can begin to change the way your muscles feel and move. Now we've arrived at the final and most potent vegetable of all, one that addresses the core cause of muscle loss after 60 and helps recover strength even in seniors who have been inactive for years. 1. Watercress may be the most overlooked superfood in the entire grocery shop. Nonetheless, it is more effective than any pill or protein drink at restoring age-related muscle loss. Watercress is a delicate, leafy green that is frequently put into salads or sandwiches without much thinking. However, for seniors over the age of 60, eating watercress on a regular basis could mean the difference between strong, stable legs and a future dependent on walkers and wheelchairs. And here is why. Watercress is one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the world. In fact, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's 2014 study on powerhouse fruits and vegetables, watercress ranks first out of 47 items, with a perfect score of 100 for nutrient content per calorie. What's more remarkable is that watercress directly increases mitochondrial biogenesis, which is the process of building brand new energy factories inside your muscle cells. As we age, our mitochondria degrade, slow down, and quit providing the energy required for daily movement. This causes leg weakness, weariness, balance issues, and decreased coordination. But watercress includes phenethylisethionate, a potent phytochemical that causes your body to manufacture more mitochondria, particularly in skeletal muscles. This leads to dramatically improved endurance, faster recovery after walking, and more explosive leg power in seniors who had been weary for years. Even more remarkably, Phenethylisocyanate has been demonstrated to lower oxidative stress by up to 60% in aged muscle tissue. This oxidative stress is the secret cause of muscle shrinking, persistent discomfort, and the dreaded wobble that causes seniors to avoid stairs or slippery flooring. Watercress addresses the damage head-on, restoring your leg's capacity to respond, lift, and stabilize. But that is not all. Watercress is also an excellent supplier of nitrate. Yes, the same molecule responsible for beet's blood pressure-lowering effects, but here's something you may not know. Nitrate promotes muscle oxygenation, vascular dilation, and fiber efficiency, particularly during low-intensity motions such as walking or rising up from a chair. In a 2015 study published in Frontiers in Physiology, seniors who ingested nitrate-rich vegetables such as watercress had 15% more muscle torque and 20% reduced weariness after just 7 days. And unlike processed nitrate sources or beet supplements, which can raise blood pressure in some people, the nitrate in watercress is balanced with high levels of potassium, calcium, and magnesium, resulting in a heart-protective combination that promotes blood flow without danger. For seniors suffering from poor circulation, leg edema, or chilly feet, watercress is a game changer. To make the best use of watercress, don't just sprinkle it on top of your sandwich. Make it the basis for your salad. Make it into a smoothie with cucumber and lemon. Sauté it gently with garlic and olive oil for a potent, warm, anti-inflammatory side dish. The key is consistency. Just 1 to 2 cups per day could help reverse the symptoms of leg weariness, edema, and instability within weeks. Here's how to combine red cabbage, beet greens, mustard greens, Romanesco broccoli, and watercress into a potent senior-friendly meal that rebuilds muscle, reduces inflammation, and quickly increases leg strength. Begin by gently boiling a handful of Romanesco broccoli and beet greens for 3 to 5 minutes, just enough to soften the texture while retaining the vitamin C and nitric oxide boosting components. Romanesco contains powerful glucosinolates and carotenoids that protect aged muscle cells, whereas beet greens stimulate circulation and provide essential minerals such as potassium and magnesium that minimize muscular tiredness. While the vegetables steam, shred about half a cup of raw red cabbage and place it in a mixing dish. Anthocyanins in red cabbage help to fight inflammation in connective tissue and enhance capillary strength, which is especially important for seniors with impaired leg circulation or joint swelling. Then, blanch a small bunch of mustard greens in hot water for around 10 to 15 seconds. They'll keep their potent folate and vitamin K, which assist repair neuromuscular function and alleviate cramps in the calves and thighs. Finally, add a tiny bouquet of raw watercress. Do not cook it. Watercress is a delicate but potent crucifer that boosts mitochondrial energy output in muscle cells, allowing you to walk further and recover faster after even brief exercise. Mix everything together in a basin. Drizzle with EVOO and fresh lemon juice. Sprinkle with black pepper and sea salt to aid absorption. For more protein and texture, top with a boiled egg, canned salmon, or pumpkin seeds. This single bowl has all 5 critical muscle-restoring veggies in complementary textures, temperatures, and flavors, and it takes less than 10 minutes to prepare. Eat it for lunch or an early dinner 2 to 3 times a week. After just 1 week, most seniors report lighter legs, less morning stiffness, and increased walking confidence. So, there you have it. 5 underappreciated vegetables that can make you walk stronger, stand longer, and feel decades younger. These are neither fashionable superfoods or overhyped powders. They're actual nutrient-dense plants that function at the molecular level to repair muscle tissue, increase blood flow, and lessen the inflammation that causes your legs to ache and stiffen. And the best part? You do not need to change your life or spend a fortune. Simply adding these 5 veggies to your plate each week, red cabbage, beet greens, mustard greens, Romanesco broccoli, and watercress, will provide your legs with the nourishment they've been craving. If you've ever felt like your muscles were fading quicker than you could repair them, this is a wake-up call. You do not have to accept weakness, stiffness, or balance issues as natural aging. These foods provide an alternative that is supported by science and proven to be effective. Seniors who consume these vegetables regularly report smoother walking, less edema, better posture, and less overnight leg cramps. That's more than just comfort. It represents independence. Now it is your time. Have you tried any of them previously? Which one are you most thrilled to incorporate into your meals? Leave your response in the comments. We are reading every single one. If you found this useful, please subscribe, enable notifications, and share it with a friend who is also experiencing leg weakness. Because walking strong again after 60 is not simply achievable, it's just a plate away. Please share your experiences and ideas in the comments section below. Thank you for watching.